Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from the 7th group. We will discuss about complete section 1. In this section has two parts. The first part is structure and written, and the second is reading. Structure and written section will explain by Helena Dwi Inayah and Ravena Kaulalayina, while the reading section will explain by Fika Khairunisa and Rif'ah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, the answer number 1 is B, because this sentence need a subject. Canaries subject, range verb, and canaries is real answer because canaries is subject. The answer number 2 is D, because subject in this sentence. My opinion, yang cocok is the value. Number 3 is C, because in the sentence there are two clauses, tornado spins and it spins. So we need a conjunction to menghubungkan the two clauses, and the answer is C. Number 4, the answer number 4 is A, because in the sentence there are subject and verb, and we no need conjunction. So a price is this answer. The answer number 5 is C, because in this sentence there are subject and verb, and we no need other verb. So C is the answer. The answer number 6 is B, because in the sentence have two verb, and there are two clauses, and if have two clauses must there are conjunction, and the answer is B. The answer number 7 is D, because in the sentence there are one clause and one conjunction, so that we need one clause again, because if use conjunction there are two clause, and D the real clause. The answer number 8 is C, because if there are two clause we need a conjunction sebagai penghubung. The answer number 9 is B. The reason same with number 8, because if there are two clause we need a conjunction sebagai penghubung. And the answer number 10 is D, because used as a measurement in several early civilization.
Okay, the question the number 16. Light can travel from the sun to the earth in 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Here, the discussion answer is modal plus verb 1, pure, no frills. Modal or can plus verb 1 is travel. So answer is travel. Next question, the number 70. Every human typically has 23 pairs of chromosomes in most cases. Here, the discussion answer have subject verb agreement. Every is included in the singular category, so we need a verb that in singular has. So here the answer is B, has. Next question is number 18. Most sedimentary rocks start forming when grains of clay, silt, or sandy settle in river valleys or on the bottoms of lakes and oceans. Here, the discussion answer is sandy adjective, sand is noun, parallel structure noun, clay is noun, salt is noun, and sand noun. Here, the answer is B, is. I'm sorry. The answer is C, sand. Okay, next the question is number 19. The total thickness of the ventricular walls of the heart are about 3 times that of the atria. Here, discussion answer subject verb agreement is singular subject thickness plus singular verb is. So, answer is B, is. The next question is number 20. The type of jazz known as swing was introduced by Duke Ellington when he wrote and recorded "It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing." Or answer discussion record is verb 1 plus C. Parallel structure tenses. Word is verb 2 and plus record plus verb 2. Verb 2 is past tense or past. Verb 1 is present tense or present. Here, so the answer is 20 is D, recorded. The next question is 21. The bones of mammals, not like those of other vertebrates, show a high degree of differentiation. Discussion answer like is used at the end of a sentence or clause. So the answer is E, alike. Okay, next question is 22. The neural text has evolved more recently than other layers of the brain. Discussion answer is than or than. Comparative degree is more or plus than, not more plus than. So here answer is 22 is C, than. The next question is 23. The United States receives a large amount of revenue from taxation of the tobacco product. Here, discussion answer, pay attention to the word product. There is an S which indicates plural or more than one product. Here, so the answer is 23 D, of. Okay, next question is 24. Much fats are composed of one molecule of glycerine combined with 3 molecules of fatty acid. Here, the discussion answer is much plus uncountable nouns is no, mean C. Many plus countable noun is plural. Here, so the answer is 24 E, many. The last question is 25. The capital of the Confederacy was original in Mobile, but they were moved to Richmond. Discussion answer, pronoun reference, they is plural, should it singular, return to the subject of the singular sentence is the capital. Here, the answer number 25 is C. It was.
Question number 2 is the word foremost in line 1 is closest in meaning to A. Prior, B. Leading, C. First, D. Largest. And here I choose B because James Audubon, 19th century artist and naturalist, is known as one of the foremost authorities on North American birds.
Number 3. In the second paragraph, the author mainly discusses A. How Audubon developed his painting style, B. Audubon's involvement in a mercantile business, C. Where Audubon went on his excursions, D. Audubon's unsuccessful business practice. For the answer, I choose D. Audubon's unsuccessful business practice. Why I choose D? Because in the second paragraph, in the last sentence, thought about Audubon's business practice, and that is unsuccessful. Number 4. The word model in line 7 could best be replaced by A. Method, B. Value, C. Arrange, D. Trend. For the answer, I choose A. Method. Why I choose A? Because I think method has a similar meaning with model in that text. Number 5. Audubon decided not to continue to pursue business when A. He was injured in an accident at a gristmill. B. He was decided to study art in France. C. He was put in prison because he owed money. D. He made enough money from his paintings. For the answer, I choose C. He was put in prison because he owed money. Why I choose C? Because at the last sentence in the second paragraph, also at the first sentence in the last paragraph, state that his business career came to an end in 1819 when he was jailed for debt and forced to file for bankruptcy. It was at the time that Audubon began to seriously pursue the dream of publishing a collection of his painting of birds. I think the conclusion about two sentences is C, so the right answer is C.
And then number 9. It can be inferred from the passage that after 1839, Audubon A. unsuccessfully tried to develop new business. B. Continue to be supported by his wife. C. Traveled to Europe. And D. Become wealthy. Here I choose D because after the success of the English edition, American edition of his work were published in 1839 and his fame and fortune were ensured. And then number 17. The pronoun they in line 13 refers to A. Killer bees, B. Human and animals, C. Volatilities, and D. Express. Here I choose experts because they also point out that the attacks have a semisal cause. And then number 19. Wherein the passage does the author describe the size of the group in which killer bees move? A. Lines 2 to 4, B. Lines 5 to 7, C. Lines 11 to 12, and D. 19 to 20. I choose D because killer bees tend to travel in large clusters or swarm and thus respond in large numbers to the production of isomers accept.
Number 22. A blue moon could best be described as A. A full moon that is not blue in color. B. A new moon that is blue in color. C. A full moon that is blue in color. D. A new moon that is not blue in color. For the answer, I choose A. A full moon that is not blue in color. Why I choose A? Because in the first sentence at the last paragraph told that the blue moon of today are called blue moon because of their rarity and not because of their color. However, the expression blue moon may have came into existence in reference to an unusual circumstance in which the moon actually appeared blue. So, I think the right answer is A.
And then number 23. The word who in line 7 encloses in the meaning to A. Sharp, B. Dead, C. Color, D. Size. And here I choose C because a second moonfall is not called a blue moon because is it particularly blue or is any red? Is any different in hue from the first full moon of the month?
Number 30. Where did Giannini open his first bank? A. In New York City. B. In what used to be a bar. C. On Washington Street Wharf. D. On a massive desk. For the answer, I choose B. In what used to be a bar. Why I choose B? Because according to the second sentence at the first paragraph state that Italian-American Giannini, A.P. Giannini, established this bank on October 17, 1904 in a renovated salon in San Francisco Italian community. So I think it is the right answer because that is keyword in a renovated salon.
Okay, now number 32. The word ragging in line 8 could best be replaced by A. Agreed, B. localized, C. Intense, D. Feeble. In here, I choose C. Intense, because one major test for gaming bank occurred on April 18, 1806, when a massive earthquake struck San Francisco, followed by a raging fire that destroyed much of the city.
Number 33. It can be inferred from the passage that Giannini used crates of orange after the earthquake, A. to hide the gold, B. to fill up the wagons, C. to provide nourishment for his customers, D. to protect the gold from the fire. For the answer, I choose A. Why I choose A? Because at the second paragraph state that mostly in the form of gold, covered the reserve with crates of orange, and escaped from the chase of the city with his clients. So I think the right answer is A. Also, there is a keyword covered the reserve with the crates and orange.
And then number 35. The work consolidated in line 17 is closest in meaning to A. hardened, B. merged, C. move, D. sold. And here I choose B, because in 1830 he consolidated all the branches of the Bank of Italy, the Bank of America in New York City, and another Bank of America that he had formed in California into the Bank of America National Third and Saving Association.
Number 41. The topic of the passage is A. The development of thunderstorm and squall lines, B. The devastating effect of tornadoes, C. Cumulus and cumulonimbus colds, D. The power of tornadoes. For the answer, I choose A. The development of thunderstorm and squall lines, because I think conclusion from the first paragraph until last paragraph is thunderstorm and squall lines. So I think the right answer is A.
And the last, number 42. Mechanism in line 2 are most likely A. machinist, B. motion, and C. method, and D. materials. And here I choose C, because thunderstorms with their jagged bursts of lightning and roaring thunder are actually one of nature's primary mechanism for transferring heat from the surface of the earth into the atmosphere. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.